In a dimly lit studio in downtown Austin, Elias Thorne stared at a 32-inch monitor, displaying nothing but 30 different shades of warning orange. To a casual observer, he looked like a man losing his mind. To the YouTube industry, he was a ghost packaging architect who charged $10,000 per project to guarantee a double-digit click-through rate. See, Elias didn't care about good content. He cared about the lizard brain. The anatomy of the first impression, Elias's philosophy was simple. The human eye is an ancient tool, trapped in a modern interface. When a user scrolls through their YouTube browse feature, they aren't looking for information. They are scanning for threats, food, or anomalies. This is where high contrast composition comes into play. He began deconstructing a thumbnail for a historical mystery video. He knew that the standard YouTube dark mode background was a specific hex code of gray-black. To break the visual flow, he utilised the safety yellow border with a 15-pixel inner glow. The eye is a heat-seeking missile, Elias muttered, cranking the saturation levels to 140%. At these level colors, stop looking natural and start looking hyper-real. It creates a psychological thumbstop, because the brain signals that this image is more important than the muted reality surrounding it. The power of the exaggerated focal point. Next came the face. Elias didn't just want a person, he wanted a caricature of human emotion. He pulled a high-res shot of a narrator and began using liquify tools in Photoshop. He didn't make the person look better, he made them look more intense. He widened the pupils by 5%, lifted the eyebrows higher than physically possible, and deepened the shadows around the mouth. To emphasize a gasp, this is the exaggerated facial focal point. Humans are hardwired for emotional contagion. If we see someone looking terrified, our brain demands to know why. We click not because we want to, but because our survival instinct insists on it. Bridging the curiosity gap, the final layer was the curiosity gap. Elias looked at the title, The Secret History of the Roman Legion. Too boring, he whispered. He replaced the title on the thumbnail with 3 words in a bold, sans serif font. They all lied. Beside the text, he placed a red arrow, pointing at a blurred object in the corner of the frame. The blur was intentional. By hiding 20% of the information, he created an information itch. The only way for the viewer to scratch that itch was to click the play button. The proof? In the data. 3 days after the video went live, the analytics came in. The browse feature CTR was sitting at a staggering 14.2% in the United States market, where competition is a bloodbath. These numbers were legendary. Elias watched the real-time graph spike. It wasn't luck. It wasn't a good title. It was a calculated, data-driven attack on human attention. He had engineered a visual hierarchy that bypassed the conscious mind and spoke directly to the subconscious. Viral success was no longer a mystery of the muse. It was a triumph of the machine.